Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to today's closing gong ceremony to commemorate the 30th year anniversary of the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment, CISI. The institute was established in February 1992 and is a leading global professional body for securities, investment, wealth and financial planning professionals. This event marks a significant milestone for the Institute since its emergence from the London Stock Exchange through its commitment to building an enviable reputation for professionalism in the sector. The Exchange, through its learning arm, the X Academy, is pleased to have joined forces with the Institute to achieve greater public benefits by raising professionalism across financial services through a wide range of trainings and global certifications aimed at financial and investment operators. On behalf of the Board of Directors, management and staff of the Nigerian Exchange Limited, as well as the entire capital market community, I congratulate the executive team of the CISI on this occasion, hinged on championing lifelong learning behavior amongst financial services professionals. We recognize the achievements of the Institute in raising the standards of skills and qualifications, as well as enhancing trust in the financial services sector. And this past 30 years is a testament of upholding these charitable objectives over the years. The NGX is very pleased to be part of this exciting moment in the story of CISI UK, and we assure the Institute's leadership that in continuing to achieve your strategic business objectives, NGX remains your trusted business partner. Since the partnership, over 100 participants have passed through the Academy for capacity building on securities and investments, as well as trainings towards international certification in wealth and investment management. With the growth in acquiring knowledge in alternative securities, working with the CISI, international and Nigerian representatives, X Academy, my apologies, I was muted. I'll start again. With the growth in acquiring knowledge in alternative securities, working with the CISI, international and Nigerian representatives, X Academy introduced trainings on Islamic finance, including Sukuk and other capital market instruments. With the activities developing in the derivatives market in Nigeria, the Academy has begun to execute trainings on this asset class based on the curriculum of the CISI Derivatives Qualifying Exam. It is worthy to note that the X Academy has experienced a 99% pass mark for all those who attended her trainings and went on to sit for the corresponding qualifying exams. At NGX, whilst embracing our role in the financial services ecosystem through capacity building, we would continue to actively engage with the community to aid advancement, dissemination of knowledge, and certification of professionals in the field of securities and investment. These engagements support NGX's drive in ensuring a positive impact on the financial sector. Once again, hearty congratulations to the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment on its 30th year anniversary celebration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to now invite the Director, Global Business Development, CISI, Mr. Kelvin Moore, to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bulaboli. It's an honor and a privilege for the CISI to be here today virtually. It'd be much better physically, but virtual is all we've got at the moment. It's so appropriate as well. I mean, you did a bit of the CISI's history in your opening remarks, but it is so appropriate for the CISI to be celebrating this with a stock exchange. As you say, we were born out of the London Stock Exchange. I like to think that 30 years ago, there was probably a smoke-filled room back in those days with a bunch of people deciding to take a different direction, to set up a charity. The CISI is a not-for-profit organization that would be responsible for training and qualifying stockbrokers, bringing more formality to it. And that was a big decision then. And of course, 30 years later, and some of those volunteers, some of those people that were the very, very first founders are still around. They're still involved with the CISI. And they would have seen a lot of change in that time. They would have seen a membership of 5,000 predominantly London-based stockbrokers or people working for traditional stockbroking firms turn into a membership currently of around 45,000, 300 of which we're very proud to have in Nigeria, and a global membership. I mean, it was very much a UK organization based, around the history of the stock exchange and the Bank of England in the background. And now we're operating, across the globe with offices in Dubai and Mumbai and Manila. We have a big setup in Sri Lanka. And of course, we have a small office over in Kenya, and John are representing us in Nigeria. So, we consider ourselves, I think, at a really important time in our 30-year history. I mean, it's highly unlikely that I will be around for the next 30 years. I mean, almost impossible. In fact, I am the same age as NGX, basically, also born in 1960, saying, whilst I'm confident NGX will be thriving in another 30 years' time, not so confident about my own role. But what I am confident about is that the partnership with NGX will continue to thrive. You quoted, you took away actually some of my thunder. I was going to talk about the success of the Academy in training people. And you also mentioned something really important, I think, which is the role that CISI can have in helping and supporting and collaborating with organizations around the world. The CISI as not-for-profit, we do have that collaborative model. It's more difficult, really, frankly, to maintain if you were a conventional business, seeking profit. And it does mean that we can really just look to do what's best locally with the best partners. And NGX is certainly one of the best partners we've got globally in one of the most exciting countries that we're working in. So I really hope that the collaboration just continues to thrive and develop over the coming years. Many things have changed. I mean, those initial members wouldn't recognize the words fintech. They wouldn't know what ESG was all about. They wouldn't know about climate risk, new topics that people are having to learn about today that weren't even on the agenda maybe 10 years ago, let alone 30 years ago. Who knows what the topics will be over the next sort of 30 years? Who knows? I have no idea. It'll be interesting to watch and find out. One thing I do know is, though, that the CISI's motto, my word is my bond, is ageless. The importance of professionalism in the sense of trust and deserving customers' trust. You talked about public benefit. That will survive. That's not going to be affected by technology or developments in new products and services. The basic importance of trust, which professional bodies like the CISI really do seek to promote and remind everybody about, that is ageless. That will continue however many anniversaries the CISI gets to celebrate in the future. So just to say thank you as well to our National Advisory Council President here today, Mr. Baraimo. Again, we survive and thrive on the back of the efforts of our volunteers who help the CISI achieve whatever it achieves. So thank you to him and to his fellow National Advisory Council members. Thank you to you, Mr. Bolomiel, and the rest of NGX for hosting us today and allowing us the honor of closing the exchange. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moore, for your kind and wonderful remarks. May I now invite the Doyen of the market, Alhaji Yusuf, to also make his own remarks. Alhaji, I think you have probably about 5 minutes. Alhaji, you're muted. Doyen, you're muted.
Sorry, okay. Thank you very much. I want to, on behalf of the management of the NGS and the stockbroking community of NGS and the capital market as a whole, I want to congratulate Mr. Kevin Moore and his team for living up to 38 years in this profession. And I also want to join him in wishing that CISI and Mr. Moore will be around for the next 30 years, doing the good job they have been doing and doing it even more better. I want to say particularly we at Nigerian stockbroking community, we are glad that you partner with our local association in the training of the manpower for the Nigerian market. We have found the collaboration between our Chartered Institute and CISI a very productive and rewarding one. We would ask that the relationship be deepened so that the needs of the Nigerian capital market can always be quickly responded to. I want to draw your attention to what you already know before, and that is that Nigeria, with a population of 200 million, represents a very attractive market for developing financial institutions, financial transactions, and all that goes along with improving the living conditions of a large populace like that of Nigeria. We have just beginning to scratch the surface. We have not gotten as deep as we should be in our own financial market. And we need the experience and the support and collaboration of an organization like yourself that have done it in a more developed country and are doing it all over the world, to continue to collaborate and assist our stockbroking community to acquire the necessary manpower development skill. And not only that, to also acquaint us of development around the globe so that we in Nigeria can continue to adjust the new development to the requirement for fast development of Nigeria as a leading economy, not only in Africa, but in the rest of the world. We look forward to spending more time with you. We look forward to receiving more from you. Development of various instruments and tools and advice that will make our market develop to the level that you are in Britain and America and other countries. We are very grateful to you for what you have done in the last few years since the collaboration between you and Local One has started. We expect and hope that this will be the beginning of a long and lasting, rewarding relationship between your outfit and our own institute and Nigeria in general. I want to thank you. We look forward to seeing more of you, not only for your anniversary celebration, but also for some other meetings to develop ideas together. We welcome you to Nigeria. Take time to enjoy yourself. Forget about all the bad things you have heard about Nigeria over there. Nigeria is still a very enticing country, and there are so many areas that we will recommend for you that while you are here, visit around, so that you are in a position to recommend to your foreign investor that Nigeria is a safe haven for their investment. I thank you for coming. You are welcome to Nigeria. Enjoy your stay. Long live the cooperation between our institute and your institute and the Nigerian capital market as a whole. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Doyen, for your usual wonderful remarks. I think we have about 30 seconds before the market closes. What I will just add is that the NGX is very proud of this partnership with CISI and through our Learning Academy, X Academy, and we do see opportunities for us to further collaborate, especially in some of the new areas. And as the market evolves, there will be new opportunities to learn and to work together. So again, it's something we're looking forward to. And again, congratulations on your 30th year. May I invite Mr. Kelvin Moore and his team to close the market now, please. Distinguished guests, that familiar sound is what you would have heard on the trading floor to signify that trading has closed for the day. I want to congratulate and thank the Director of Global Business Development for CISI for joining us this afternoon. Congratulations again on your 30th anniversary.
Thank you very much. And I look forward to visiting the exchange and hearing it for real in the not too distant future.
Thank you. You're most welcome, and you're cordially invited. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. This event is now ended. Have a great rest of your day.